Hello, Derek with Eliminex. What we're going to do here, we're at an assisted care living facility. It's a really nice area, really nice facility. This place has on this wing has 15 rooms, which we're going to be servicing today for bed bugs and a possible other outbreak of they said lice, something like that, but we're not too sure. From inspection, they didn't have a specimen, but they said they were treating the patients here, a few select patients for other things. But we're going to do a bed bug slash pest treatment for each room, and we're going to start out with the proper preparation. I'll show how that's done, to make it so simple. How to prepare for a treatment. That's why I'm doing this video. So I'll set this right here. Hopefully I can get this on video. Let's go get a trash bag. When you prepare for a bed bug service, even like an emergency, and you have bed bugs, and you're getting ready for service. Let me see if I can aim this better. It's pretty simple, but you'd be surprised who doesn't know. Anything that's on the bed, you definitely need to prepare. You should bag these up separately. The most important part of a service. You can't wash the pillows themselves, but the pillowcases, you put the pillows aside. You can bag those up and put those in another stationary that you would put the clothes. For the pillowcases, you want to wash and dry. Anything that's on the bed, you want to go ahead and, without disturbing the mattress too much, because you don't want them to move off the bed and start scattering. Because you've got to prepare for service, or you're exterminating professional. Pest manager professional to start doing a treatment. And the skirts, of course, I don't like the skirts. I hate them. They're like the worst thing. They serve no purpose. And then they harbor with all the pleats and everything. There's so many spots where they can harbor bed bugs and other pests. They could be harboring. These skirts, I think they're absolutely worthless. I think they should just be thrown out. But they got to be washed too. And in this facility, they want to leave their covers on. I wanted to take the covers off so I can treat the mattress itself. But they said they wanted to leave them on. They went through all this trouble to install them, and with the soft form fitting, I'm going to put in my proposal that they should use nylon made by Protect the Bed or Sentry. They're like the only bed bug covers that I would ever recommend if you were going to use encasements. I don't recommend encasements for my treatments. I treat the mattress and box spring, and they're fully treated, because bed bugs will get on the covers. If you put the covers on, there's no treatment on the encasement. And the bed bugs, half of the bed bugs have already moved off the bed, laid their eggs and went elsewhere in the cracks and crevices and in the furniture. And what you have left, you put the encasement on, and there's no treatment. So you have this untreated area, this bridge from the treated area around the room and the bed to a safe spot where it can just hang out right on the covers. Just sit on it. There's no treatment. Plus, if they're not form-fitting, there's so many folds and areas where there are creases where they can just hide. So I'm totally against that. Separately, so what you want to do when you stage it to another area, you want to take some duct tape. I wasn't fully prepared. Now I can't find the edge. I can't find the edge of the duct tape. That's awesome. Oh man. You think when they invented the duct tape, right? I think I can see it. Boy. Oh, here it is. I guess you should be prepared already with everything. Duct tape should have like some kind of starter kit. So then you want to tying the bag's just not good enough. What I like to do, make sure the air is out of there. And take the piece of tape, just seal it that way. You notice when I put this aside, I'm going to notify the room service to wash that. And these pillows, you can put the bag them aside, you can heat treat them, you can put them in the dryer by themselves, and or as a pest management professional, here's a blood stain. That's a blood stain from a bed bug bite. I can lightly treat around the seams of the pillow with the registered indoor use is labeled for bed bugs. And that when that dries, you can put the pillowcase that's already been sanitized and washed and dried. That's not treated with a pesticide. Put it right over the pillow. That way, any bed bugs in the future, they get reintroduced or come out of hiding within the next few days after the treatment. Can't infest the pillow. So I'm going to set this aside. And the way it works with the the view. They're really supposed to take everything out of the dresser drawers. They didn't do a preparation as I originally indicated. So the best thing I can do in this situation, when you're doing a prep, you really should take everything out of the drawers and bag them up, because you don't have to wash them. And they always say, like, you take stuff out of the drawers, you should wash them, but you could just safely take everything out of the drawer, put them in a bag, seal it. Just put that in the staging area. So I treat inside the cabinets. Usually the drawers, these drawers don't come out. Oh, they got special levers that you can pull them out and up. Oh boy. I didn't expect that. I guess these are like safety. These are safety type drawers so they don't fall out. But what I usually do, oh boy, these don't, this one's broken. What I do, I take the drawers out. I treat this out of the cabinet. I treat the drawers. I treat the drawers. You know, I treat the drawers around the edges. You know, the seams, the grooves where they can be hiding. They could be hiding throughout here. You know, underneath the drawers. They could be hiding in the grooves. So I like to pull these out and treat the drawers. Treat inside the cabinet. Treat inside the cabinet on the top part. And then behind, I mean, the bed bugs can blend right in with the furniture. They could just hang out on the seams. I pull this back. I'll treat the baseboard and the carpet baseboard juncture there where they can hide. And throughout the whole back, look at all that. Look where bed bugs can hide behind this. Look at all these little spots they can just hide. So instead of like, you know, just treat it. You know, I don't really bother doing such a thorough inspection. I just know if I treat everything, it's going to work. You know, move furniture. Should have like furniture moved a foot away from the wall. I did put this on my preparation sheet. I did tell them they need to move the beds and everything. So before I start spraying, I like to get everything kind of in order. Usually, as a customer, you want to expedite treatment right away and have the place prepared already. So all the pest management professional needs to do is concentrate on the treatment. I'm wearing a Tyvek suit because I'm not sure. See that situation right here? Well, these covers are horrible. They're not form fitting. You know, look at all that extra material. The bed bugs can just hide. You know, these are worthless. I hate these covers you buy from Bed Bath & Beyond. They try to promote themselves as the affordable bed bug cover, but these aren't even bed bug covers. It's a false sense of security. I got like electrical Boy, this is getting a little complicated, right? I gotta do up like these special beds. This is like a assisted living care facility, so I'll show you another example why you shouldn't even bother with the bed bug covers. I mean, look all the creases. You think you're protected. You're protected your mattress by sealing in whatever bed bugs, but look all the pleats. This is worse than having a skirt that I just showed you. All the pleats, all the spaces where bed bugs can hide and congregate and not be seen. I see this in hotel rooms, where they go and they put these cheap covers on and thinking that they're bed bug covers. I probably would have prepared the job more so I could take a more concise video that's not so confusing. But this is me walking in for the first time. We already had like 12 rooms that have been verified that have actual problems, had actual sightings, and was verified already. So I'm just really here to treat, not really to inspect. Let me go get my flashlight. These box springs, like my competitors, people that are in the business, when I go and follow up where other companies have failed on their bed bug treatments, I notice I pick up the box spring and I've noticed this vent cover is still on there, and that's a no-no. You should take these off and discard them. They serve no purpose. Look at the little gaps where they can hide. They can just like hide and line up. Look at all that material, that stretch material. I just go ahead and remove it and throw it out. That's the most important thing. They serve no purpose. I guess it's like a dust cover for delivery, but it serves absolutely no purpose. What I do, I bag that up. I'm going to bag that up and throw it out. And look at all the spots that the bed bugs can be. All those little spots, they all have to be treated. I mean, look at all that. Look at all these hiding. I pulled this open one time. There was like hundreds of bed bugs just in that one spot. And look at the pallets that could be in all the junctures. Look at all the cracks they can be. So I look for like specks. I look for like the fecal matter, and but everything here has to be treated pretty heavily because the wood is going to absorb half the product. It's going to get absorbed because it's like bare entry to wood, and I treat it heavily enough so there's enough sitting on top and the fabric, and we'll get at least 30 to 90 days coverage, and also these little protected corners. A lot of the bed places that have a big infestation, I easily just remove them because they can harbor hundreds, even thousands of bed bugs inside here. But this one looks pretty clean. This room. The railing itself, like I like to treat. There's so many spaces where the bed bugs could be hiding. They could be hiding in the feet and the weld joints where the rivets are. So many spots. Like inside, it's all hollow. There could be thousands of bed bugs in there. You could miss it. So you just treat everything. It could just be one or two. And that's why there's so many failures, because the companies that people hire, they don't know. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have any experience. They don't go through this process. They're not diligent. So they skip a lot of spots. And then you dismiss something. And then what they do, then when they come back for the follow-up for the retreat, they don't, when they come up for a warranty job, reservice, they don't come back and do this process again. They just spray around the bed. They keep coming back and spraying the bed, and they don't upturn everything. You do it right. You do it right the first time. Because the second time, likely you won't have time to do it right the second time. You won't have time to do it again. Do it right the first time. So I'm going to treat this room with my product, my cocktail that I use that has been successful for 4 years straight. 4 years straight. This cocktail that I put together, that's safely applied. It's registered for indoor use in bed bugs. It's not volatile. It doesn't give out any fumes. And it dries quickly. And I'm going to also spray the carpet around the bed that's on the bed. So if any bed bugs wander off, they'll have more contact with the residual and they'll die quickly. And I'm going to pull out the refrigerator and treat back there. I'm going to treat inside the closet, the floor of the closet. Let me get my flashlight. I'm going to treat the floor of the closet. I'm going to treat there usually are shelving units here. But I guess with this place, they don't have enough room to have a shelf on top. But the shelf, like the juncture where the shelf meets the wall, I would treat all the junctures, the corners and edges. And of course the track system. I'm back and forth of on the back, even the back side of the track system of the closet. Because that's where the bed bugs during the day, they would go from the bed. If the closet's that close to the bed, about 5 feet from the bed, they can hide in these little track system of the room. And that's when I do a visual inspection of a room, I usually see it's the same spots that have the bed bugs if they're really close to the bed itself. So I'm going to bag up some more stuff in the chairs. Since the chairs and office chairs, there's so many spots where bed bugs can hide. Anywhere where there's a groove or an edge or a crack, look at all those little spots bed bugs could be. They could just hang out right here. So many spots, dozens, hundreds. And in the chair itself, look at all the recessed holes. Look at the recessed screws and countersunk. Look at all the spots. I go in there and I can see hundreds of thousands of bed bugs in a piece of furniture. And where other companies have failed in their treatment because they weren't diligent, they weren't thorough enough in their inspection and in their treatment. They're in a rush. And also the tags. They can hide behind the tags. I look for fecal droppings of matter before I start investigating really closely. I look for the hard evidence of them. The curtains and blinds, the attachments, they can be hiding inside. Bed bugs. These little rods here. I treat all that. I treat all that with my residual. It's safe for vinyl, safe for fabric, it's safe for paint. It's water-based and it's lightly applied. Very thorough, and it'll dry quickly, and so that enables me to treat everything. Wall ceiling junctures I like to treat because bed bugs after a treatment sometimes they'll wander off because you disturb them. Not the treatment itself doesn't annoy them. They don't even know the treatment's there. They got armored bodies, but when you disturb them by moving things around, they could start moving, and that's why I like to use my strong treatments. It's going to kill right away, and it's going to keep them. It's going to contain the problem. It's going to keep them from going into another room, adjacent room. I have pictures on the wall. I like to treat the picture frames. You can see all the grooves, all the edges where bed bugs can hide, especially if it's above right next to a bed. Anything above a bed. I mean, posters, frame. You got to treat you got to treat the pictures. And here's something I suspect is a bed bug feces. Little spot right here. I suspect that is bed bug dropping right there. Because right above the bed, it's a black speck. It'll smear. I don't want to smear it. That is a bed bug dropping where it left behind. I usually look around the nails, see if there's those little specks around the nails. Now, when I take it off the wall, I know there's bed bugs. It's like 80% of the time I'll know from the evidence because it could be a prior bed bug service done. People aren't really being forthcoming, or maybe a renter moves into their apartment and they're not aware that there was a previous tenant that had bed bugs or a treatment. And then they paint, but they don't really paint thoroughly enough, and I'll be able to see the telltale signs. And sometimes I'll just spray paint a room with a thin coat of latex, and you can see the blood, the drop, fecal specks will bleed through the new paint. Here's another speck. Here's another one. Here's 1 and 2. So there you go. And they look like bed bugs, but they're not. They're what they left behind. So here we're going to probably loosen up these switch plate covers and and I usually look for. Here's another telltale sign. There's another speck. There's another bed bug dropping. See? Who knows? I don't know if I'm not aware if they've treated this place before. Here's another one. Here's more. Here's more. Here's more. 2, 3. This is all behind the bed. This is what. Oh, 4, 5. Wow. 6. I don't have my flashlight on. 7. 7. Man, this place does definitely have. There's 8. I haven't even run across the bed bugs yet. I don't even need to find them. I know they're here. They're hiding. And I'm going to go ahead and get with my treatment and finish this up. I got about 12 more rooms to do after this, so I'm going to get going. I should have been done with this room already, but I wanted to document this. This is, you don't see me actually doing the treatment, but the most important thing, have a treatment for bed bugs and any, lice or scabies or anything like that. You need to do a preparation and a thorough inspection. And be able to move things out the door quickly. That's already prepped. Have a good preparation done, and everything should be staged in another part of the house, so we can just keep moving quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and move on and do the rest of this facility. So Derek with Eliminex. I'm here in Somerset County, New Jersey, and have a good day.